Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now if you're like me, I like some organisation in my pocket. Things just kind of rattle around in there all day long and I just find it frustrating. There are quite a few different solutions, different pouches out there that are designed to be smaller pouches specifically for your pocket. But even the smaller ones are still reasonably large and still feel quite bulky. That's where the micro kit pouch comes in from FirmGuard. I think you're going to like this. As we usually do, we'll go through some materials, some measurements, and then we'll have a look at the actual pouches themselves. I guess I could probably start off by saying at the time of filming, these are available in two different colours. There is a black version and there is this tan FDE kind of coyote coloured version. The materials on these are very high end. I will certainly commend them for making that decision and not scrimping on the materials. On the outside, this main material, which you can definitely see more on here, where you can see that hex, sorry, it's like a diamond ripstop. A little bit difficult to see on this one, but I like the kind of the murdered out all black version on this. So this is a VX42 X-Pack material. X-Pack is a sailcloth material that was originally designed for sailing ships and regattas, known specifically for its high abrasion, high resistance to tearing, and also some hydrostatic qualities that it's got, which just repels water without the need for DWR coating, although a lot of them do have DWR coatings on there just to make sure that you get some extra resistance. On the outside, I love these, really do love these. So you have these, I'm guessing it's either bronze or it's just a gold covered YKK zip, and I like the fact that they've gone old school with these. A lot of these newer ones tend to use the RC style YKK zippers, where these are the old dogtooth ones, which yeah, really like that effect that you get on here. I think with the tan version, the gold zips go really well, or even with the all black version, just that extra kind of highlight that you get on the end is nice too. There is a small loop on the back here, so if you did want to attach your keys to that, there is some webbing on there as well. And then when I open this up, the materials continue on the inside with, again, nice high spec YKK zip here. You have 210D hex ripstop, which I think looks epic. And then you have these two small little pouches with this really nice tough mesh in here as well. Materials wise, they definitely have not scrimped on the materials. Now, one of the beauties of these comes down again to just how small these are. As far as your measurements are concerned, it's roughly 95mm by 75mm. In old school money, that's kind of about, I think, what's that? That's about 4 inches by about 3 inches. So I'm just going to bring in some comparisons, because this is possibly the smallest one, or at least the smallest pocket pouch that I own. This is from Able Carry. I forget what the name of this is, but this is designed to carry your essentials, and once you've got everything in here, you quite quickly realize that with the Able Carry version that it just fills up particularly quickly. But hopefully, again, as you can see on this, if I put these on top here, you've probably got an extra inch this way, or 25mm. You've probably got an extra 1.5 inches going this way, which is what, 35mm? No, 35 to 40mm extra that way. This fills up very quickly and it just gets large in your pocket, whereas with these, they're a lot smaller. And also, sorry, as far as the weight is concerned, when they're empty, dry weight on these are 50 grams. Again, tiny. But when you want to pack one of these up, so I kind of gave you a sneak peek, but it opens up clamshell, I guess you call it. Yeah, I suppose, yeah, it is clamshell. And then you have these pockets on the inside for some organization and an extra zip pocket here at the back. So I mean a reasonably useful carry on this. So let's just pretend so we've got some extra cash just for those moments where maybe you want to stop for a Mackie D's on the way home and not have to worry about it being seen on your internet banking. Let's face it, that's why we all carry cash like that. These little pouches are at least on the front, so I've got one of my side burning lighters on there. Love these clippers. Got then something so that we can cut. I forget what this is called. I think this is called a Kiwi from CVV knives. Love this, but it's also an extra nice small micro cutting instrument. Need to be able to see in the dark, so from next torch here I have my K40, and that will still fit in on the side as well, and it will still close, but we still have this side that we can use as well. Have a little I guess it's not really a coin, but I found this in my granddad's house when he passed away, and I do carry this a lot, so it's just a little kind of memento for him. And then we also have a small pry bar which I'm going to put in here as well. That will still all perfectly fold up. We can still close the zips. We don't have any issues whatsoever closing those zips. I'm not really kind of pulling those on there. The only resistance that you'll get to close this is mainly because of the X-Pack material being reasonably tough, so you just have to give it a bit of a pull to do that, but it's not anything that's inside there that's causing any resistance or making it difficult to close. Still fits perfectly in your pocket, and you can see it in my hand there, no issues being able to throw this in my pocket and then being able to change. So if I'm wearing some jeans, fits in. Then if I'm out during the day, want to go reasonably light and I want to put this in my shorts pockets, then I can do that as well. Now we also have another one set up here. This has actually already got some stuff in here, so I'm just going to open this to show you again kind of an idea of what you can fit in. I guess this is another, I mean I threw this together but this is another kind of EDC setup, in the fact that at some point generally it's useful to have a cable so that we can charge a phone or some sort of accessories. It's nice again to have something that you can open boxes. So this is one of the what is this? This is from Slice. This is one of their safety knives, which is brilliant because it just won't cut you. It has a strange bezel on this that uses some black magic. It's as sharp as a scalpel, but bizarrely won't cut you. Yeah, crazy little tool. Then we have flashlight in here from Olight. Because we're doing city breaks, it's useful to have a small compass. This is a button compass from Sunto. Because I lose things a lot, I have one of these Chipola tags in here so I can find it just in case, you know, I've misplaced it. And obviously because you need to stay strapped or get clapped, have some defense in here as well. YouTube, don't kick off, it's clearly a toy. Yeah, and again, you know, it all just fits back in. Everything is there. I suppose another useful thing for something like this, I know I've been talking about EDC, but let's say you have a medical kit, you have maybe you need to take your bloods regularly, and you have one of those small devices for taking your bloods, and you need to put some extra, I forget what the strips are called, but you can put these in here. Maybe you have medication that you need to take regularly, or it's something that you don't necessarily need to take regularly, but you need it so that it's there just in case it's for an emergencies. These are great for stuff like that. Maybe you're into photography and someone's bought you one of those nice camera bags, which are brilliant, but it literally just fits a camera in. Who designed it? I have no idea. Why would you not be able to put your accessories in there? You can put extra things in here, like maybe a few cables, maybe a few SD cards, maybe a battery or two. Close this up and then this will fit in your pocket rather than having to put it in that bizarrely designed minimal camera bag. There's definitely a lot that you can do with these. No, there was one last thing that I just kind of wanted to compare this to. I know we've had a look at this from Alpaca, but this is another kind of thing that I do carry in my pocket quite a lot. This is from, who's this from? Oh no, a buddy of mine made this. This is from Steve C Designs. Really nice, super useful. I mean, these are great, these kind of sleeves that you get. It perfectly fits a tool for being able to, you know, attack kind of day-to-day challenges. I get my flashlight in here and I get a pen, but you're still limited just to these either 3 pockets. There is a little slip on the back, but you don't get very much organization in here. If I put this on top, hopefully you'll be able to see that they are roughly the same size. Now, because of the camera angle, you can't actually see that the micro kit pouch is ever so slightly smaller. Now, when you put them side by side like that, again, this one is a little bit wider, but I'm sure you can understand because there's a little bit more in here. But still, a similar sized footprint within your pocket, and you're able to carry just that, oh sorry, just got on camera there, just that extra little bit more with either of these pouches than you can do with a pocket slip like this. Now, I generally do think these are great. The massive advantage with these is that point at the beginning that there are so many of these small pocketable pouches out there that when you get them and you put some stuff into them, you quite quickly realize that, yes, okay, on paper they fit in your pocket, but they're still reasonably bulky. I've talked a lot about thinking about reducing what you carry and, you know, just trying to simplify it. These do exactly that. As I've spoke about with minimalist wallets, they make you think about, do I need this? No. Okay, let's take that out. And these do exactly the same. I generally have had one of these and in some shape or form in my pocket for the last few months since I've had these. And yeah, very impressed with these. If I didn't mention already as well, so these are reasonably inexpensive. I think these are about $35 each. Which I think, again, when you compare the fact that the quality of the materials that are in here against some other ones on the market as well, definitely very good value for money. Now, I do want to say a huge thank you to Firm Guards for sending these my way. Got into a conversation with them a few months back. They said that they were a fan of the channel and liked the content that I created, but they also respected my own opinions and wanted me to give my own opinions. I mean, secretly they knew I was going to be that I was going to like these, so it was a calculated effort on their part to send these to me. So yes, full disclosure, these were sent to me. However, everything, my opinions that I've voiced today have been completely my own. But I'll leave some links below so that you can see more from these and you can see where you can pick these up. I'll also leave some of my social media links below so you can see more from me here on Moorlander EDC and my sister channel, Moorlander Tactical. And whether you're watching this on YouTube or Rumble, as always, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC. What a beautiful day. Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Somebody got in touch. It was actually a while back. It took me a while to get these out. No, you're an idiot. It's me, a Moorlander. Will I get a copyright strike for that? Probably not. I think it's just somebody's voice. I'm sure there are people out there that sound like that. They might be Italian, but sound like that. Hey, I'm sure I have Italian viewers. Does anybody know anybody that sounds like that? A high-pitched Italian guy named Mario that also happens to be a plumber. Maybe. Anyway. See you in a bit.